Hello and welcome to Continuous of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are today's headlines. A conference held by the Ministry of Public Security to thoroughly grasp the law and forces protecting security and order at the grassroots level. The project to upgrade and expand National Highway 91 to be submitted for approval in April. A working session between the standing vice chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee and the CEO of Sunrise Group of Australia. Top news today. The Ministry of Public Security held a conference on April 3rd to thoroughly grasp the law and forces protecting security and order at the grassroots level. The conference was led by General To Lam, the Minister of Public Security.
The delegates were provided with the key provisions of the law on forces engaged in local security and order protection, along with the outcomes of the trusting process for documents related to the execution of the law. The conference aimed to provide professional, legal, and political training, as well as development resources to those involved in grassroots security and order preservation. Additionally, the conference distributed a list of standards and norms for outfitting this force with support tools, along with information on the classifications, patterns, colors, and expiration dates of costumes. This conference aims to raise awareness about the importance of correctly implementing the provisions of the law regarding the forces responsible for maintaining security and order at the local level. This will enable assigning specific responsibilities to each job.
The Party Committee of Cần Thơ City's business bloc celebrated its 20th anniversary on April 3rd, 2024, with Mr. Phạm Văn Hiểu, the standing vice secretary of the City Party Committee, chairman of the City People's Council, and former leaders in attendance. The business bloc of the city has been forming and growing its party committee for the last 20 years. The committee is now focused on leading party committees at all levels and businesses to encourage the development of party organizations and a more robust and clean political system. Businesses in the bloc have concentrated on enhancing productivity and business quality, generating steady employment, sustaining and growing revenue, and guaranteeing worker policies. Mr. Phạm Văn Hiểu praised the party committee of the bloc's achievements in the past 20 years and urged them to support each other, overcome obstacles, innovate, and enhance the role of party committees in leadership. Cần Thơ City Department of Transport leaders have asserted that the project to upgrade and expand National Highway 91, section from kilometer 0 to kilometer 7, will be submitted for approval to the People's Committee this April.
The project to upgrade and extend National Highway 91 segment from kilometer 0 to kilometer 7 is 7 kilometers long and passes through the districts of Ninh Kiều and Bình Thủy. The total expenditure of the project is around 4,000 billion Vietnamese dong, and it will be implemented between 2023 and 2027. The City People's Council approved the project's investment policy in Resolution number 47, which was published on December 8, 2023. Currently, the project inventors have successfully obtained the architectural designs for the project's Bình Thủy Bridge and carried out survey work. Reports on the viability of the research have also been produced. The project will be presented to the City Committee in April for approval. Considering the project's significance, the Urban Department and City People's Council letters have emphasized that the project inventors should promptly complete all the required documentation and procedures.
On April 3rd, the standing vice chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, Mr. Dương Tấn Hiển, had a meeting and worked with Mr. Paul Serra, the CEO of Sunrise Group of Australia. During the meeting, leaders of the City People's Committee discussed the agricultural production strengths of Cần Thơ and the Mekong Delta region. The region is responsible for 95% of the nation's rice exports, with 37 businesses in Cần Thơ alone involved in the trade. To further increase output, improve rice quality, and provide farmers with additional revenue, the leaders of the People's Committee wish to collaborate on initiatives to support the growth of rice farming, processing, and consumption. The leader of Sunrise Group acknowledged the potential of Vietnam's soil and rice quality. To discuss sustainable rice growing, the group visited Cần Thơ and planned to invest in the city. Although they don't have a factory there yet, they had a fruitful conversation with the city's officials. After discussion, they visited several rice-related enterprises in the city, as well as the Mekong Delta Rice Institute. On April 3rd morning, the Department of Justice of Cần Thơ City organized a training conference on issuing online criminal record cards for community digital transformation teams.
During the session, delegates received an overview of judicial records. Those eligible to receive criminal record certificate number 1 include Vietnamese citizens who either permanently or temporarily live in Cần Thơ City, as well as Vietnamese citizens living overseas who previously resided in Cần Thơ City, and foreign residents living in Cần Thơ City. State agencies, political organizations, and social political groups are entitled to seek a criminal record card to perform personnel management tasks, company registration, enterprise development and management, and the issuance of judicial record card number 2. The person requesting access to their criminal record information and the investigating agency can also request a criminal record card to serve as evidence in the investigation and other related purposes.
Nearly 200 officers from various districts participated in the 2024 training class on the work of Veterans Association, which was organized by the City Veteran Association. The participants thoroughly studied the Vietnam Civil Service Association's resolution and project during the training class. They focused on creating a powerful political and ideological Vietnam Civil War Association in the new era. The instructors provided guidelines for implementing the standards of exemplary veterans in 2024. The aim is to strengthen the defense of the party's core beliefs and confront unfavorable and incorrect viewpoints in the current context. Additionally, the training covered the socio-economic status of the nation, the region, and the city of Cần Thơ. By doing this, association officials at all levels raised the caliber of events and propaganda, inspire members and the public to carry out party objectives and directives, state and local laws, and establish a robust association. Cần Thơ City People's Committee has just approved the successful skills for pupils and students of Vocational Education Institutions project, sponsored by SCI for the 2024-2025 period.
The project aims to assist and support young people, learners, and students in vocational educational institutions by providing them with vital information and soft skills. The goal is to empower them with new employment opportunities and to cultivate the knowledge and attitudes needed to foster a society that can efficiently utilize resources and develop a sustainable economy. The project aims to benefit 8,000 vocational education students with 2 courses on green and vocational skills. Over 15,000 students will take part in job-related activities. The project has a capital of 4.5 billion Vietnamese dong and will be implemented by the City Social Work Center until November 2025.
On April 3rd, Mr. Phạm Văn Hiếu, the Standing Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Chairman of the City People's Council, and city leaders visited Cần Thơ Khmer newspaper to wish the editors and reporters a happy 2024 Chon Chinam Thame. The Cần Thơ Khmer newspaper department was established in 2007 to serve the Khmer population in the Mekong Delta. Currently, 14 specialized employees are working in the department, producing 4,000 copies of the newspaper each week. An electronic version of the newspaper is also available in the Khmer language. The department aims to inform the Khmer community in Cần Thơ City and the Mekong Delta region about laws, party policies, guidelines, directives, and resolution. Mr. Phạm Văn Hiếu wished the staff of Cần Thơ Khmer newspaper success in completing their task and improving content. He encouraged them to support electronic newspaper for effective propaganda and dissemination of positive messages. Coming up next is the weather forecast. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.